And we are live.
We are live.
Yeah, it's the last day of the month, September 30th, Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday in Brazil as well, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
so
is
this is Mike and
almost.
Matt, and we just about some local support. Yeah, and yeah, so
Well, so
Matt,
what I was working on right now is updating the organizations. I did you so you said you didn't get a chance to do anything yesterday. I did just want to say that I just want to point out that that there are these two that I talked to you about, the removing the odd backlink
yeah,
and the refactoring reduced lines.
yeah,
So I'm not sure if we could maybe. So I'll talk about where I'm at the organization stuff, and then
okay,
maybe you could share your screen, and we can knock out one of these, and then we can check on the process and do some stuff, and then maybe we can knock out one of these other ones
yeah,
if that seems. I mean, you know you can do them by yourself as well, but
yeah. I think it's good to start off pairing.
yeah. I mean, it's might as well. So what the deal is that we have this. There's a charities commission here. This is the dot charity commission dot this URL here, right? And these every month they do like a dump of their database that has a list of all the charities that are registered charities in England and Wales, you know. So for example, Agile Ventures is on this list, you know.
Yeah.
So right now, the way we've done it before, or the way we did it the first time, I'm not sure if it's the first time or if there's been more than one time, like it's the first and only, or if there's been more than one. But the way we've done that it's been done in the past for local support is that you come here and you download this data. So that's something I've already done. I mean, you could do if you wanted to, but it takes like 10, 15 minutes to download. It's about 100 megabytes. So I have that here. It's called Reg, September 2018. And then there's like this, there's this repo on GitHub called the Charity Commission Extract, which uses Python utilities for handling the import of data from the Charity Commission's data extract. And yeah, I've cloned this repo, and it has like an imports .py, right? And then it has some instructions to follow. And there's also this, nicer looking tutorial that I've read through. So the thing is that I was just rewatching the local support meeting where Sam and Brent were talking about this, and they said that so that we also have this here that they created. The Agile Ventures has a Charity Commission Extract repo that I've cloned as well, and they have this Ruby version of it. And so I was thinking of maybe just using the Python one, but then when I was rewatching the video just minutes before we started this this broadcast, this hangout, Brent was saying the reason that they created this Ruby version in the first place was because this one here is not being maintained and is not working for the new dumps.
Like the Python one is not being maintained?
Yeah. You can see here that it says the latest commit was in April of 2017, but like this import changed only 2 years ago. So the thing is, I went here to the issues and nobody's created any issues. I mean, there's this one issue about linking it to Docker containers, and there's like a pull request for uses information on lack of arguments, which I'm not sure what is. So I kind of expected to find an issue maybe from Brent or Sam, you know, to let them know that there's an issue with the but there's not. So and I looked in the closed issues as well. There's one closed issue. And it, yeah, from 2017. It was after they created the Ruby version. So now I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, we could try it with both. You know, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe it would be better to just use the Ruby version. What do you think?
Yeah, I think probably the Ruby one would be better, since since this is not being maintained, and yeah, we can check it out, the Ruby one. And
Okay.
I think more guys from the community can contribute to the Ruby one.
Yeah, well, the other thing is as well is that they have this ideas README where they have like some ideas that we could go through and start helping out with, you know, like because the idea. So there's a ticket here. So the thing is that we talked about is that we need to you know, maybe manually this time, if necessary, we need to update the organizations because they can be treated as out of date. So we're on, you know, that would be our first goal. And then, you know, which I'm not sure, you know, maybe it's going to be, I think converting, like it involves, so this here it has like these BCP, these, is it BCP files, which stands for bulk copy program, right? And so then the thing that we're going to do now is we're going to convert these BCP files into CSV files. This is what, well, this is hopefully what we're going to do. I mean, maybe we find that this Ruby one doesn't work either, you know. I can't remember if he said that there's some issues with the Ruby one as well. So let's see, you know. But you know, hopefully we'll be able to create the CSV file. And then we need to try to find some way of like getting, you know, copying that information into the database. But really, like the database that it needs to be copied into is the production database, which we won't be able to do. But
can we use like some EDI tools just to copy the data so that it becomes something that runs behind the scenes, so that we don't have to, I don't know, like what we want is to copy we want to copy the data from this database from the charities, that database, into Agile Ventures local support database.
Yeah, we do. Except for this here is like it's like a dump of the database, and they use a different they use the charity extract. Hold on, what is it? It says here. So what they don't use they use a MS SQL server, you know. So they use Microsoft SQL Server.
Yep.
So, and we don't have, you know, a Microsoft SQL Server. So I guess like the idea is that you can't, like Brent was talking about how we could, like, given the fact that we have Microsoft Azure, we could create like a MS SQL Server maybe here, but you know, for now, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. So the thing is when I say copy over, you can like, so this is what we have is PostgreSQL, and you can copy like, you can't copy, you know, write a simple SQL query to copy like a CSV file to the table, you know. but I'm not sure. I think also as well, they did say something about they have here like a API that they have where we can maybe have, yeah, here, charity API. So there's this API here that we might be able to put the data there, and then, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to put the data here in the first place and not on my local machine, you know? I mean, we might find that that's the case. And then maybe this will just be kind of just a learning experience, and we need to do it all over again. I'm not sure. But then the way the local support communicates with this API to pull in the organizations, you know? So yeah, I mean, that copying it into the development database maybe is not going to be helpful at all, you know? Maybe because it seems like the way the local support has been written to communicate with this API.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. If they have the API, maybe yeah, we could try reading from that, and maybe
the thing is I don't know if I have access to I think I need to be given access to this, which I haven't been given, I think. You know, so I can't I don't think I can SSH into this and check out what they have, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I mean, Sam and I talked about how, this could be worked on this weekend, but then, the day flew by on Friday, and we didn't really talk any further about like giving me access to things that I would need access to and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, maybe it's not going to be a waste of time, because I think we can learn something, and, and we have other things that we could work on, and maybe I need to ask him for permissions or something to be able to finish the process of manually updating the organizations. And then we, the idea, so I started to talk about, the idea is that we have a ticket here to automate the updating the organization data from the Charity Commission. So this here, I don't know when this was written. So this was in September 4th, 2018. So that was recently. It says we can use the Python scripts. So that's what's a little confusing, is that I don't know if that.
Yeah, I think are they just saying that they can use Python script to unpack the data? But okay, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, that's conflicting with what they told me on the meeting last week, that and maybe it's just something that converting from other databases. Hello, Sam. Tell you sorry for that. Yeah. So this was like in March, they were talking about this. So this is kind of outdated. But so since then, Brent has actually done some work on this, I guess, or not. I can't remember exactly when they did, but yeah, because we need to filter against postcode. So, because local support is not all of London, I don't think. I think it's just in Harrow County,
Yeah. So like I see what they're suggesting is that we have them, we have the data in a CSV, and then so the
well, right now we don't. Yeah. But right now we don't. But we I mean, let's start that off, But yeah, we're gonna convert it right now, and assuming that everything works okay with either the Python or the other script, then yeah, we will have it in CSV.
Okay. Then the local support server will then upload the CSV.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, I don't think. No, I don't think. I think it will. I mean, we'll have to dive into the code to see. I think that there's some Ruby code that is communicating with that API to on an I don't know if it's a rake task or something like that to bring in that data. So we want to move this to Agile Ventures, Charity Commissions Extract RB. Okay, so I've moved that here. And now we have this zip file. So if I go back here to, this is in the Ruby stuff, right? Then I have, I'm not sure if I need to, maybe I need to unzip this first. I'm not sure. Let's see what the instructions are. It's a path to directory, right? BCP directory. So I think I do need to unzip it, right? Let's see what they say here on the instructions. They say here to download it, open the command line, navigate to the folder where you want to store the details. So it is the run the command Python blah 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 path to. I mean, I guess we could try it in Python first because this is using the zip file, or we could.
Yeah.
This path to directory, like I don't have a directory, I have a zip file, you know. So I'm not sure what they mean by path to directory. Like maybe it needs to be unzipped.
I think that's the part. You'll have to, or no, this part to script. Oh, this is something different.
This is the Ruby one. I need to.
I think when you switched so fast, I didn't get the move.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So charity. So now I'm here. Now I can say this import RB and okay. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Command not found. Okay, that's interesting. I need to install this somehow. Import to RB. Isn't it Ruby I need to run? Like this? No BCP files to process in directory provided. Yeah. So I either need to, maybe I need to unzip this or.
But they're pointing to the zip file.
Well, that's the thing. Like here they are in this Python one. They're using this Python with the imports py, which is what they've changed, you know, and then they're using the zip file. But here in the Agile Ventures one, they're saying path to BCP directory. So I'm not sure if they're unzipping it and then you have like a BCP directory, or if, you know, I'm not sure. It's not really clear. I guess before I unzip it, I'm gonna try using the Python one. Charity, because then after I unzip it, it's gonna be harder to. So then what do I have here? Then I have that, so I can say Python import, and then I can say I want to go back one. And I want to go charity commissions RB, and I'm going to go charity commissions extract, and I'm going to go reg like that. Open zip file, converted. All right, well, it seems like it converted all of them. There we go. Those are the CSV files. So I'm not sure if it was broken when they tried it, and now it's not broken, or what. But we see now that we do have, like, I think if I tried to open, I think I can open this in LibreOffice.
LibreOffice. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm a Linux user, you know, so So there we go. There's all the names of the charities. Now this might be like only this might not be this yeah. So there's the main charity, and there's the name, right? So it might be, I don't know which is which, you know, but you can see here we have a bunch of charities. I wonder if Agile Ventures is here.
So how does local support upload this?
I don't know. I mean, let's dive into the code. I mean, I know that they said that in the meeting, they said that they communicate with that API, you know, because I was asking like, oh, is it much more difficult than communicating with the GitHub API? Because I've done some stuff where I communicate with the GitHub API to pull in information, you know, and so I was thinking that I might want to work on this. I was trying to get some information about that, and they said, well, the thing is, it's a little bit more involved because, you know, of this step of like going there and downloading the stuff and converting into CSV files and that kind of stuff. But then they said that, you know, once they, yep.
Please give me a moment. I'll be back. Yeah, let me check on the girl.
Yep. No worries.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Hey.
So it's like you've moved to code fully.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying it out, you know. I wouldn't say fully, you know, but what is this? Settings like this. Okay. So I'm not sure, like they have some jobs here maybe. So anyways, we have that charity API that's like they said is a wrapper for this information that we just converted. And then they communicate with that API, you know.
Yeah.
Latest dump. No, that would be so how do they communicate with
you can search for any of the CSV files?
Or... No, I mean, I don't think there's any CSV files in here. I think there's like a job or like a class or something, you know, that communicates with that API to pull in the information. Like I think the CSV files go into the API, are imported into the API or something. I don't know. And then from there, this program local support communicates with that. That's what they were saying, is it communicates with the API, you know. Here we go. Jobs. Application job. That's nothing. Post to do it job. Okay. Services. Accept proposed organization. I mean, you could maybe create proposed organization. Import do it. Imports reach. Twitter API update. User organization claimer decliner. Create organization from array. So maybe this is all the organizations that come in. Here we go. Require model CSV organization. Okay. So, all right. So where's the models CSV organization?
What does require relative do?
There we go. CSV organization. What does require what?
require relative. I've seen require relative.
Yeah, Faith sent something the other day about that to the chat that it's talking about like relative paths, right? I guess are relative to here. Where is it? That was in services, right?
Yeah, I think the file you just.
I don't know. I must. I don't know if I closed it or when I switched over here.
I think code does that for you.
Create organization from array. Yeah, look at that. I hate that, man. That's so stupid. I don't want to.
Maybe it needs you to double click so that it can stay longer.
I don't know. It's annoying. So yeah, like I'm not sure if it's needed in this case, you know. Maybe it just I think in this case it might work without, you know. But you can have a Google for it if you want while we're waiting, and we can have a look at what it says after. So we have CSV headers. Oh, look at that. Title, contact address, activities, website, contact telephone, date removed, charity classification. Right, so this is what creates the headers, I think. Or, well, it doesn't look like it creates it. It looks like it just initializes. And then this is the organizations. So initialize, pass in the row. Is organization removed? So date removed is not nil. Okay. Organization name. I am not sure what this is. It's a class. First capital is humanizer. Description humanizer. Website, telephone, capitalized address, postcode. And then you have some private methods that are like address and mappings. So when does this get called though? So we have a class here and we have a create organization from array. So okay, here. CSV organization. We have a create organization from array. Organization repository. Okay. So you have these like guard clauses where it's like return nil if the organization has been removed or if the organization already exists. So this is a private method saying like find the repository for the CSV organization name is not nil. See, I don't have like so I don't have like the fancy version of CSV VS Code, I guess. Like I'm not sure how I can get the fancy version, but like you know, other people like you know, Sam and I think even Faith maybe like you can see who is the one that committed this information, or maybe I just need maybe it's not even a fancy version. Maybe it's just I need to link it to GitHub or something. Yeah, or a package. Like GitHub, opening GitHub pull requests. Don't know. Did I get blame? Blame cgit blame information. Let's install that. Let's see what happens. Reload. I was particularly interested in having a go again at VS Code because my friend told me there's a place that you can yeah, it doesn't seem like that. Although maybe I just need to. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. So I think, why did it fucking close that shit again? So annoying. So now I need to like go back and find the. So this here is in the services. And then there's the models, which have the CSV organization. Right, but this is a model, right? Okay. So that means there must be a CSV organization in the migration, and like let's have a look at this in the Rails console. Can I just say binding.pry here? Yes! Ha! I have pry now in Logos part. CSV organization count and find method count. Count. Okay. All. And define method all for CSV organization class. That's weird.
Is it a model? Does it inherit from the?
It's a model, yeah, but I'm not sure if it's a table in the database. Like, where's the migrations database? Oh, look at this, proposed organizations. Oh, look at this, charity classifications, data limited columns, data.csv, emails.csv, data limited columns. Does that have any relation to what we have? No, this is all extract stuff. Extract. Oh, they do have this table definition SQL. That's interesting. I was reading about that earlier. So proposed organizations create module database. Okay, what I wanted to look at was the migrations and see if there's any migrations talking about add organization to events, create click-throughs, add events features, create events, add reach skills data to volunteer opportunities, do it volunteer opportunities, nonprofit confirmation, add nonprofit confirmation to base organization. One second, Mike.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna need to go eat, but I was wondering if you wanted to start on that like open local support and create a branch and start on that that other issue, and we can come back to this.
Okay, I think I'll just I'll start working on that.
So, are you sharing your screen or no?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
Awesome. So I'll send you the I think that there's the one that's already been voted on, which is the refactor reduced lines. So I'll send you the ID for that one, so you can create the branch. But yeah, I kind of want you to walk me through what you're gonna do to start, like, to get everything set up to start working on it, if you don't mind. Just because it's good to.
Yeah, so I'm just going to create a branch of develop.
Do you want to go to your terminal?
Okay. So
I think it's nice, no? So I shared that link with you, but before you, yeah, nice, beautiful. I was just gonna suggest that because yeah, I'm not sure when the last time you pulled down the changes are, but there'll probably definitely be changes. Or not. Yeah, there are. Yeah, there we go. Oh, looks like not really that important of changes, but
yeah,
changes nonetheless.
it's just in the Markdown.
Yeah,
The Azure
exactly.
Markdown. Okay.
Yeah, so that's not so important. But yeah, good call. Doing that, and then the name of the I can share with you the name of the also, like, the name of the ticket. I don't know if you want to try to
Use in whitelisted method.
make that shorter, or you could say maybe just like
refactor.
Yeah, or reduce method in application controller. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the best at naming things, and maybe the branch is not as important as, like, if it were like a method or if it were something like that, you know. So yeah,
something like do I need an underscore?
Yeah, I think it's better, or hyphens, but I've been in the habit of using underscores recently. I don't know. I can't make an argument for why you should use one or the other.
Yeah, normally I think underscores are used between if you're between sentences, but hyphens between words.
Okay, cool, nice.
Yeah. So reduce.
Yeah, you could just delete that line.
Just a minute. I check out on the girl again. She's yelling.
Okay, no worries.
Hey, Matt. Hello. Hello.
Muted. Oh, I'm muted. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm here.
Okay. So I should reduce lines.
Yeah, you could say like, or you could even just say reduce like method in application controller, maybe.
Uh,
And this is like a Rubocop thing. You have Rubocop, right, in the command line?
nope. Okay, just a moment. Again. Sorry. Almost. Matt,
Yep.
I'm not sure if. How do I check if I have Rubocop? I just call a file on it.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Rubocop. Maybe within the spec I'll have something.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is Nala.
Ah, Nala. Sasa Nala. Sasa Nala. It's from the Lion King.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Someone noticed. Which version do we have?
In Local Spark?
Local support here.
2.5.1. You were there when we upgraded to 2.5.1. I don't know if you remember, or maybe you actually weren't there in that session, but we upgraded as part of the Dockerization of Website 1.
Okay.
Or of Local Spark, sorry. Right. So in the background, I'm looking at the organization class controller, you know, like the controller, and it requires CSV. And then there's like there's some stuff here with importing mappings and creating from an array, importing addresses, importing lots of stuff. So I you know, I feel like that, you know, this probably has some really important information that, you know, we could probably use to finish, you know, updating the organizations.
Me too.
Oh, really? You agree?
Yeah.
Hey, Faith.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Matt.
Hey, Faith. It's been ages, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like we never see each other anymore.
Yeah. Mike in the bush don't see people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was longer in between seeing you, Mike, than Faith. Faith, we kind of almost see every day, you know, somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm about to go eat breakfast. And Mike is about to start working on. Well, I don't know what for sure what Mike's going to do. But the idea was that maybe Mike was going to start working on this ticket to reduce using. Well, it's actually apropos that Faith joined because Faith is an expert at Rubocop. Well, I don't know if expert, but definitely experienced. Faith is actually the one that that told me about using Rubocop in the command line.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Which you're about to do, Mike, or I notice you're not sharing your screen anymore, or you're sharing your screen but you're not. Maybe your hands are tied up.
I am sharing my screen, but okay. Let me do this.
So last time I was, I guess I was talking about the organization controller. So maybe that's why you started looking at what I was doing. But yeah. So you have here, yeah. So you do have a Rubocop. So you want to is it clear to you where to find the file that you're gonna be working on? All right, go ahead with what you're doing. Yeah.
This is a little bit too much. What if I just say?
You have you're missing a hyphen in between lines and reduce, and I think you could just I think you could just actually delete lines in, because reduce whitelisted method or just reduce method maybe. I don't know. I think it gets the point across,
Reduce. What does reduce mean?
Like to make smaller?
Yeah. With the raise, reduce means something else. Okay, maybe we can just use reduce. Or we can call it refactor.
Or yeah, you can say shorten.
Yeah.
I mean, or you.
So shorten whitelist method lines.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Nala is not happy.
Or you could say like make Rubocop happy, but then I think if you put something about making Rubocop happy, you're gonna find that maybe that's not the only thing that Rubocop is complaining about, and you might have to do more work than to make Rubocop happy.
You don't need to add lines. If you're shortening it, then you're reducing the lines. So you just remove the lines. That's what I think.
Yeah, she's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I press enter.
I think so. Why not?
Mm-hmm. So did I even open my pivotal tracker? Let's see what I was doing. No. Complete.
LocoSpart Sunday fun. Nice.
Yeah.
It's almost Hacktoberfest.
Ah.
What happens in Oktoberfest?
Exactly.
It's Hacktoberfest. You can see Yep.
You mind sharing the link again to the? I think I should have it.
The link to what?
To the pivotal tracker thing.
Yep. And
you can get local support notify as well.
There you go. Yeah, and the food's ready, so I'm gonna go eat. But if you guys are still around when I get done, I'll check back in on this hangout. And if you do finish this and you're looking for other things that you want to do, you can. There's that other ticket as well that you said you were interested in working on. And I'm not sure, Faith, did you finish that other ticket? I think so. Right?
Yeah. That's
right.
Unless I thought of maybe looking for a way to test to add a unit test. Though I don't know. It didn't seem like it's necessary.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the search, like testing the search functionality.
Yeah. But,
you might want to look at if there are any unit tests already in place for that. And maybe it makes sense to add one more.
Yes, I did that, but yeah.
Anyways, I'll be around. So I'll just eat and come back. And if you guys are still here, then cool. If not, then I'll ping you guys.
Okay, safe journey.
Step
Just-
journey.
Yeah,
Yeah. Step journey.
safe journey.
Step journey.
No, like safe journey.
Ah, safe journey. Oh, sorry.
Safe journey.
I thought you were trying to teach me how to, how to say something in Swahili or something like
Oh.
"have a nice breakfast" or something.
No.
I'm not. I'm just going to be journeying from like my office to my kitchen. But thank you.
Yeah, that's the journey.
I mean, that's anything can happen on the way.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Yeah, and I'm feeding this guy.
Mhm.
She was making a lot of noise, so I bet she was angry. So actually, I think what I'm supposed to do
Uh-huh.
is to reduce lines in white space method. So Matt was suggesting that I use in the application controller.rb. I use Rubocop to check where I need to make changes,
Okay.
then make the changes. So like Rubocop would suggest. So
Okay.
maybe sorry, I may be a little slow because of so here. You. Last night you joined and Uli joined, then you dropped off.
Yeah.
This guy. So up. Controllers and application control. Hey, baby. Wait,
Yes.
this guy is stubborn.
It's fine. We can drop off then.
Yeah, I'll create another event, right?
That's fine.
Okay, sure.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Bye. So do the okay. Yeah. Once you create, it's fine.
Yeah, you're saying?
It's
Yeah, so maybe right now. So they said there's a method called
whitelisted.
whitelisted. So maybe I should search.
But it's fine. Just go then.
But this okay, I think she's cooled down.
Okay.
So but this is only one line.
So just
No, this is not the
I see there are 4 things that have been found.
okay.
Yeah, then I see the 3rd one, and then what's the other one? Here, this one. Make it short.
We need to reduce the lines here.
It just has 1, 2, 3, 6, and okay, 6. Like okay, 8 lines.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that long. Okay. So the ampersand W
Yeah.
writes. That's what it means, or what does that method do?
I don't know. Application contributors organization. I'm not sure.
Okay.
What's a whitelist?
Whitelist. I don't know.
There's always a blacklist and a whitelist, right?
Oh, okay. I only know a blacklist.
The blacklists are the ones you don't want, and the whitelists are the ones are the angels you accept. So
Whitelist.
we can have, what does this do?
So Robocop doesn't, I see there's a description there. What does, when you go back to the pivotal tracker?
Pivotal tracker. They say Robocop doesn't allow a single method to contain more than 7 lines of code.
Oh, okay, okay. So we could look at what that method does. So it's accepting, what, do you know what the lines, the applications are?
Like here.
When inside the ampersand W.
So like have this.
Yes, yes. So what's that? Do you know what these are? Application contributors, organization pages, volunteer.
No,
Okay.
I got no idea.
Because we could.
We haven't even checked what this guy does.
Because you see, that's just an array of all the things that we are seeing there. See, that's the shortcut for when you're creating an array.
I'm not sure.
So go to your pry or pry session.
Right.
And then do the percentage W. Is it ampersand or the percentage W? What do you call that? Percentage. It's percentage. W. And then the braces. Write anything. Say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Enter. You see.
Yeah.
It's like a way of creating arrays. So create. So the same thing we have an array of 3 things. When you go back to your code, that method has it's an array that contains applications, contributors, organization pages, volunteers, and events.
Only 2 found. So if I try this.
So we need so here's my take.
Yeah.
Enter. So here's my take.
It's a list with yeah. So
yes, an array with all those elements. So if only I had like enough context to know what application, like from line 17, what these things in this array do, then would have figured a way to separate this into 2 different methods. But now that we don't, we can just, you see how you've done it before? Application right goes up, yes. And then yeah, you could bring that down.
This.
And then this curly braces, yeah. Then curly brace this. A curly brace.
Which curly brace?
Okay, sorry, is it curly? That
The bracket.
bracket. So make the closing bracket to be in line 23. Because I think that would be 6 lines, which Robocop would not be. Have you run Robocop on this particular file?
Nope.
So let's do that. And then see what it's going to complain.
Exit. So I'll have
Robocop. And then what file is this? Let's write the path. Up. Enter. And then what's that? Next. It's in there. Controllers. Yeah, then application. Tab. And then application. Run it. So you see.
Uh,
So you have 5 offenses, and so you could do this.
Mhm.
Go back to your code and let's put it as it was before. Let's confirm that Robocop is actually
baby, come on, baby. Cool down, eh? Baby. Okay, milk for you. Milk.
So it's not even complaining about it.
Did I save?
Yeah. So you see,
I don't know if I saved. Yes, I did.
I see it complaining about it, but in the first place. So just run it again.
6 offenses now.
We are seeing that. Okay. Class no has too many. That's fine. The method has too many lines. Just before what you've highlighted, that's where we're getting that complaint.
Yes.
Yeah, and clearly we have seen how we could handle that. Yeah. So go back to your terminal.
Yeah, my terminal.
So you see there again, right before that, they're saying that the ampersand W, is it ampersand or what do you call that percentage?
Should be limited by brackets.
Yes. So that's another thing change you could make.
So we change this to brackets.
Yes.
But that wasn't part of the.
Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't because it was not part of that. So we could.
Oh shit.
So we could do this. Yeah. Take it back to how it was then. I think we could make. Yeah, how it was like take application up, like how we had fixed it. Yeah, and then events down. So I would say you could make the first commit that so a commit that would say we are shorting this method. Then
So offenses, yes.
So
come on. I think maybe I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll create the PR.
Okay.
So I think that's all, right?
Yeah, so that's all. So you could do commit them today. If you have the time, you could also
Okay.
The errors that you're getting there.
Errors where?
Not errors. Sorry. The offenses. So you've ever seen this command Robocop -A.
Robocop -A.
Yes. So you see, so up key first. Yes. Then after that, write -A.
-A.
No, but no, this is good. No, don't.
What did it do?
So you've corrected. If you go back to your code. Is there a way on Atom you can see the changes you've made?
I think here they have this guy here. Yeah.
You can, I think you can just leave them. We'll talk about this later.
yeah, I think
Just, it's fine. You can just go.
I have to go. We can have it some other time, right?
Okay.
Okay, sure. Thanks.